distinguished professors, esteemed colleagues, and of course our eminent guests. Welcome to the Third National Congress on Psychopharmacology. Indeed, we are starting this Congress very sadly because we have lost a very important person for us. The moderator, Professor Esat, was going to moderate Dr. Metzer's session. We lost him very recently. I want to share some of my memories related to Professor Esat. When we were preparing this Congress program, when Dr. Metzer accepted our invitation, we decided to start with close opinion. Dr. Metzger is world famous. He is an authority on clozapine, and he's also an authority on resistant depressions. Treatment-resistant depression is one of our major subjects, and I asked Professor Esat to moderate the session that's going to be given to Dr. Metzger. But Professor Esat said that he would be retiring by the time this Congress was going to be held. And he was quite reluctant to moderate the session. But I insisted, saying that he will always be one of us, and he accepted to moderate the session. But unfortunately, he was unable to be with us due to, that he is not here physically, but I'm sure that we all realize that his spirit is with us. A few days ago there was a meeting. We held a meeting there in Istanbul, and I was the moderator. Hans-Peter Waltz was one of the guest speakers, and Dr. Esat came to this meeting, and he was sitting in the first row, front row. He made many comments, he made many contributions, and I think that he is now listening to us. His spirit is with us today, and he would tell us to start with the opening speeches. I would like to express my condolences to his family and to all our colleagues. I hope that we will get used to his absence, and we will be able to do something that would make him proud of us. And I'm sure we will do our best. You all know that the National Congress of Psychopharmacology today is the third National Congress, and our activities started in the 1990s. Psychopharmacology conferences were started in 1997 at Gata Haydarpasha, and later, since 2005, we had held national congresses. The first was held in 2005 and the second in 2007, and this year now at the present we're holding the third national congress. We also have other meetings, updates in psychopharmacology. The first was held last year in Antalya, if you remember. I think that the conference is becoming more and more popular. And we see that we are attracting a significant number of participants. Our objective is to bring together our young colleagues, the residents, and try to share the new information about psychopharmacology. We would like them to hear world-renowned authorities such as Professor Meltzer, who is with us on this occasion. Professor Meltzer has extensive experience. He's well known all over the world, and it's indeed an opportunity for our young colleagues to be able to listen to Professor Meltzer and ask him questions. The basic objective of all our meetings usually are educational. Maybe our social activities are not as attractive as they could be, but our main objective is to try to benefit from the experiences of these eminent scientists, and we want to get the most up-to-date information from eminent professors such as Professor Meltzer. There's also Professor Zohar and David Osser. David Osser is the person who defined the Texas treatment algorithms. We also have other important people such as Gary Zaks. There will be some very famous scientists participating in our conference. There will also be 128 Turkish speakers who will address the meeting. 685 colleagues have already decided to participate in the Congress. The first Congress was about 500, second Congress was about close to 700, and I'm sure this conference we will have more than 700 participants. In spite of global economic crisis, the participation is increasing in the Congress of National Conference of Psychopharmacology. But of course, we are very grateful to pharmaceutical companies for their support in the organization of this conference. I hope your interest will continue in the future. Psychopharmacology is an important field. We started with publishing a psychopharmacology booklet. This magazine or this booklet has been published for the past 19 years. We publish it both in Turkish and in English. It is also part of the HE Index as of 2008. When we first started, it was a very unimportant journal. Only 350 copies were published. Today, our publication is about 3,500, and we are distributing this journal all over the country. For the past 19 years, we've been publishing and also distributing the journal. We also have a website, and full text can be found in the website. So the National Psychopharmacology Congress is a very important congress. We have about 10 foreign participants. We have many Greek colleagues who have come to Istanbul to participate in the conference. At this conference, both Turkish and English have been accepted as the official languages of the Congress. In the future, we will have more international participation, and we hope that our conference will be more international in the future, naturally with your support. In addition to Professor Meltzer, we also have Mr. Del Bello, Ziad Nas, and other well-known scientists. And they will also be organizing interactive educational courses, and our young colleagues will be able to benefit from their experiences. At this congress, we also have published an annex to the journal. It's published as an additional booklet that is an annex to the journal, and we are also distributing this at the Congress. You know that the objective of the Congress is to renew our education and information. World-renowned scientists will be addressing the meeting. We will benefit from their experiences, and especially young scientists will be able to hear the new developments in neuroscience. There will also be treatment-related sessions, and here we're going to discuss difficult cases and resistant cases, and we will also hear the views of experienced scientists. There are 23 panel sessions at this Congress, 102 poster discussions. We have international guest speakers who will give 10 conferences. There will also be 8 interactive educational courses. 5 of them will be given by international speakers. There are also 3 industry-supported symposia. And for the first time, we're going to hold a 3-panel symposium about frontal lobe functions in psychiatry. As Alpay told you, we also have some awards to be presented. There will be research awards that will be presented. I would like to thank all the distinguished speakers, the participants, the organizing committee, the scientific committee. I would like to thank everyone. I would like to thank the organizing committee for their contribution, and I would also like to thank the pharmaceutical companies for their support. We are very grateful to Bristol Myers and Sanofi. We are also grateful to Janssen, Cecilia, AstraZeneca, and all the other pharmaceutical companies. We are very glad that you are supporting us. I hope that we're going to have a wonderful conference.